Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So today I'll be explaining how the silver price has moved in the last 2 weeks and how the price of silver can move in the next 2 weeks. See, if you look at the chart of silver, what we have seen, it is currently now trading at around a $72.8190. If you look at this particular trend, there is a continuous upside we have seen, and if you look at this upside, it was in this particular pattern. Okay, you can say this is the pattern it was showing. As soon as it started touching a level of 72.5, which is the price is also trading nearby. Okay, it made a sharp rise, and then the second candle, what we have seen, if you look at the sharp rise, the next candle is without wings. Okay, without wings on both the sides. That means it's only a simple candle. This candle shows that there is high demand. Okay, and that is where we have seen the price has made a high of around $84. Okay, what had meant this level, the all-time high, we have seen a profit booking has come. Okay, so now if you have to understand why the price of silver is moving so high, first thing that you have to understand, I'll put a screenshot here, that the mining is continuously going higher. Okay, but it is not increasing the way the silver price is increasing. Why it is increasing, I'll tell you. See, the mining is I'll show you on the chart that the price of mining is increasing but not increasing the way it has to increase. Okay, now the first thing is this. Second thing is that price of silver, the demand is huge. Why demand is huge? Because we have seen EVs, okay, solar, defense sectors, okay, everywhere we have seen the price of the use of silver has increased drastically. Okay, and we have seen third thing, that China has put restrictions on the export of silver. That is the third thing. Fourth important thing is that US has put it in a special metal zone. Okay, that means the demand has rise so much that the price of silver is going up, as well as it has moved out of this particular metal zone. Now it is a rare metal. Okay, so what we can see looking at this particular chart, because see, the EVs market is increasing, growing. Okay, plus we have seen the solar market, renewable market is growing. So there is, I'll put a screenshot, you'll understand how that is moving. See, we have seen there is a huge demand, because this is the zone where we have seen the silver prices restrictions are there. Okay, as well as we have seen the huge demand. If you see an important, that London already have a lease of silver from China. That is one of the other things, that is also that the price of silver is increasing. See, keeping all things separate, as we see the chart, there is huge demand at this particular level. The demand started rising. Now look at the technical chart. See, I've clearly mentioned you that the price of silver, how it was moving previously, it was moving in the zone. When the zone breakout happens, we have seen an upside as well as downside. Okay, if you look at the simple parts, now the demand is going on a higher level. Okay, so if you look at this trend, there is a continuous upside. I'll explain you with the help of chart so you'll understand how the price is rising. See, let's not look into 15 minutes chart. Let's go on a device chart, because on the device chart you'll understand, because mostly people are looking for long terms now. Okay, if you're looking for trading, that's I'll show you 2 hours chart, because it is important to understand the volatility is good compared to 15 minutes chart. See, we have seen the sharp rise, and if you look at this particular candle, a red candle, that is forming a engulfing candle. Okay, red bearish engulfing, that is where we have seen there is a continuous fall. Okay, now the price is going on the narrow zone on 2 hours chart. So if the price rises above a level of around, you can say $73.5, there is an upside, and this chain can break towards an upside. So chances are high it will cross a level of 74.3, and then a further upside can be seen. But if it started falling below a level of around 71.6, then there is a higher chances it can break this particular level and can move towards $70.6. That is where a further downfall can be seen, and if that didn't sustain, we can see it will fall below, further fall. Okay, so trailing a SL is very important. You can trail your SL by 0.5 on 2 hours chart base. And now coming back again on the device chart, what we can see, if you look at the day wise chart, you'll understand that the price again, it is continuously moving down. Okay, this is what we can see. Now look at this particular chart. On the this previous day, what we have seen, the price is going narrow. Okay, because we have seen this has formed a narrow engulfing candle. After that, the price is continuously going down and down. The higher and lows are low. So suppose if the price bounce back from that particular level 72.7, that is very important from there. Okay, if the price bounce back from this level, that is a higher chances, because see, it is a strong level from here 72.7. If it bounces back from this level again, there is a bullish trend we can see. Okay, but if the price move below this level, so keep this in mind, 72.7 is a very strong level. If the price fall below this level, don't go for an upside movement, but rather try for a downside. Okay, because it is playing an important zone level. Okay, if you make a pattern, we have seen it is trying to form a narrow pattern. Plus, if the price sustain above this level, started going upside, what you can see, suppose if started going upside, we can see it can touch a half round 74.5. Okay, trail your SL by 0.1 $0.5 or $1, depending on the level of volatility. And once started going upside, we can see it can move towards 76.5, 76.4. Okay, so if you are trailing your SL, then it's very good. Suppose if it started going upside, it can move towards a level of 76.4, then to a level of $78. And if the price moving off this level, probability of going towards $79.2 is there. This is a resistance 3. Okay, this is the resistance 2. And if the price going above this level, it can make an all-time high, that is around $83.5. This is what we can see. Okay, now if you look at this particular trend, there is a clear pattern shows that there can be a bounce back. But if the price didn't see, I'm telling you this because you have to understand from there the price can move or upside or downside. See, resistance plays a very important role. Okay, and supports plays a very important role, because from there a bounce back comes, or if that didn't come, we can see a further fall. Suppose if it started coming down, we can see a level of 71.6, and if the price fall below this level, probability of moving towards 71.2 will be there. And if the price fall below that level, a further fall can be seen towards 70.6. Okay, and once the price fall below that particular level, a further downfall can be seen towards $70. Then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can move towards 69.2 to a level of 67.6. After 69.2, we can see a level of $67.6, and then a further downfall can be seen. So best what I would suggest that $72.7 is an important level. If it goes upside, then we can see an upside. If it started going below that level, we can see a further fall. Trail your SL as soon as the price started going below a level of $72. Okay, towards downside. But if it started sustaining over 72.7, we can see an upside level. Okay, now look at this chart. As soon as move out from $70, we can see there can be a zone breakout and further downfall. But as I've already mentioned you, that demand is huge. Okay, because the price of silver, the silver is being used everywhere on the renewable energy, and it is now acted as a rare earth. So let's look at the weekly chart, because see, you will understand how the weekly chart is showing. See, weekly chart trend is continuously upside. Okay, as well as we have seen the previous candle showing a candle without wings, which shows that there is a huge demand and supply. Okay, demand is high, supply is very low. Okay, so suppose if the price started sustaining this level, then directly we can see it is moving towards $79.2. And once the price sustain above 79.2, there is a upside movement if you're looking for longer view, because in a longer view there is a higher chances of upside. Because if you look at these 4 5 candles, weekly candles, there is demand is high, because we have not seen these type of candles in the previous weeks or months. Okay, so if the price sustain of 79.2, there is a higher chances it can touch its all-time high around 83. Again, if the price crosses this level, trail your SL by $2. Okay, so that at least you'll capture a higher movement of $83.5. And if from there it can touch a level of 85 to a level of 86 to a level of 87, or it can touch a level of 90 also, because the volatility is high. Okay, but suppose if it started coming down, it can touch 70.2, which is week's low. Okay, so we can see if it started going below this level and goes towards 70.12, then there is a probability you can a further downfall can be seen towards 70 $67.3, which is a support 2, and if the price fall below this level, a further downfall can be seen towards 64.7, which is a support 3, and if the price falling below that particular level, a further fall can be seen towards 61.7, and then a further downfall. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe.